All right, guys, happy Tuesday, September 26th. I cannot believe that this year is almost done, but good to see you guys. If you're a guest on the line, or if you have a guest on the line and you'd like to introduce that person, please go ahead and do that now if you guys want. Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to get right into it, you guys. Today, we'll keep the meeting short and brief, and we have some amazing announcements to make today that we're really excited about. So I'll hold off on that, but I want to make sure to turn it over to Karina for our quick teaching moment of the week. So Karina, I want to turn the mic over to you, the one and only Oracle, to tell us what the teaching moment of the week is. Let's go.
I got a few for you. So EXP did a really great little meeting, their state meeting, and talked about some of the common mistakes on referral agreements. Referrals are awesome. We love to get paid by exchanging clients. But basically, it's two reminders. Use the P.O. box that's appropriate for our referrals, which I'll post the address. You don't have to remember it. But it is a P.O. box, not that San Ramon address. And then also to sign next to your name on that referral agreement. They're kicking it back because they don't want to see other people send it to the broker and sign on your behalf and say, like, you're going to give them 75% or something like that with a client. So they're really trying to maintain accuracy. So sign your name next to it. DigiSign is no longer free. It's going to be about $35 annually, which is still way cheaper than DocuSign. However, I love DocuSign. So anyway, just a heads up on DigiSign. And then also, EXP does not allow other brokers to host EXP listings or other agents to host for other brokers. The listing agreement protects the listing broker, listing agent, and the seller, but it's not applicable to outside agents hosting. So that's why EXP has it as their policy. Also, NAR is probably going to come through with rules about it nationwide in the near future. For now, it's just a brokerage policy that I'm here to remind you about. And then one final reminder here, you are allowed to co-broker deals. So there's been rumors saying that we aren't, whatever. But as of last week when they had this meeting, you are allowed to share a listing between two different brokerages like EXP, Coldwell Banker. You still have to have separate files for each of those, whatever the brokers require. And when you're sharing a listing, it really should be within your marketplace, not like 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours away. They really should be, semi-local. Otherwise, it's kind of, why not just do a referral? And then be sure to upload all of your transactions into SkySlope within 48 hours and get them into our team tracker as soon as possible. That's it for me.
All right. Perfect. Quick question in the chat. If you're a co-broker on a deal, can someone outside of EXP then host the open house?
It would be either broker.
Okay.
They're covered under both brokers.
Perfect. Awesome, you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into this. I'm going to pull up my screen right now. We're going to go into, obviously, community contributions. Let me pull this up really quick so we have it on the screen. Boom, bam. Yeah, totally, Molly. I absolutely agree. Present, and we'll go here, and we'll go present. All right, guys. So it is that time of year. I know you guys are kind of gearing up for the new year. You're finishing this year strong. There's tons of things that are happening, from appreciation events, SOI events. There's going to be tons of pie drives going on in the offices. There's going to be the month of gratitude in November. There's going to be pumpkins, all kinds of things that are coming up. So I just want to know what type of events, what community contributions do you guys have on the calendar in the next couple of weeks? What's going on in your world? What do you want to share? Are you hosting an educational event? So who wants to grab the mic and tell us about an upcoming event that they have on the books and share their plan, when that is going to be, who's got something that's coming up? Demian, I knew it, bro. I saw it on the calendar. I said, and I hit Brian, I said, is that Demian's? And he said, yeah. I was like, yes. We've been talking about this for 2 years.
Yeah, we have. So it's a long time coming. It took a long time for me to put it together. So it's going to be, yeah, it just took a long time. I was procrastinating. But I'm not going to talk about that one yet because that's November.
Okay.
But October 17th, again, Molly posted this on the calendar. We're volunteering at the food bank, packing up produce for people in need. So if you can and have time, check the times and the date and sign up for that. And then next week, I have 2 bins coming to the Oakland office for food donations, also through the food bank, and that'll be running up until the week before Thanksgiving. And we're going to put one at the Hayward office as well. So yeah.
Dope. I love it. I love it, my man. And more information to come on this event that's going on, which I definitely am excited for you, excited for that event.
And everybody is welcome to this event that we're not going to talk about today.
Perfect. Who else has an event coming up? Agent-led, educational event, give back to the community, pie drive, pumpkin drive, something going on in the next couple of weeks, going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on. I'm bringing up my screen once again, and let's just go right back into this. All right, guys, so we had a busy week, so let's get right into new escrows. Latoya Johnson got into contract for $88,000 Op City deal. Christina Solario got into contract for $310. Sam got into contract for $300, and Anna Pacheco got into contract for $355. So congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in this category. Let's see who I have on right here. Let's see if Sam is on. Let's see if Latoya is on. Let's see if Anna is on. All right, cool. One clap for everybody. They are not here. So great job to everybody that made it on the board in that category. All right, next up is Samandi and Bo Priors. Bo Priors was $420,000 and Samandi got into contract for $439,000. Samandi, I want to turn the mic over to you. And also I want to give you a huge shout out. So a few months back, I remember that Samandi didn't really have an online presence on social media. She has great energy. Anytime you guys have been around her, she just has a great energy. She has great sales skills. And then she has been leaning into content creation over the last few months. And it's really been exciting to watch. So Samandi, I appreciate how much you've fought past any doubts or fears or whatever was going on, and how much you've really leaned into content creation. And it's been great to see. So talk to us about this deal, but I just want to edify you for a moment. Let's go to you.
Thank you. So this deal is my childhood friend. It's been tough. We got out outbeat like 3 times. This one's a funny story. This one hit the market. We got our offer accepted. Well, we thought we did. And then the sellers decided to get cold feet. They actually had a disagreement between the listing agent and the seller. So then she ended up getting another listing agent, and I seen it back on the market. So I called again, like, hey, we had an offer there and it was solid. Now we're in contract, getting ready to close on Friday. We've been in contract since Monday on a FHA loan.
Boom. Beautiful. And so talk to us a little bit about this as well. How much engagement, how many people are talking to you? How many new leads have you picked up from this run on social media that you've had for the last few weeks? Can you quantify that for the people on the call?
I have, including her, she actually told me, she's like, keep posting your videos because you sold me. She reached out to me on Instagram, even though sometimes I feel like my videos are shit. But I have from social media, I have a little bulletin board here next to me. I have 4 within the last week. So 2 of them are going through pre-approval. One of them is already pre-approved, and the other one, we're probably going to put him through NACA. But yeah, I mean, the power of social media is huge. And I also started my little credit repair business and personal business loans. So I'm combining both of them and helping people with messed up credits get into housing, just to get them at least to the minimum of where they need like down payment assistance. And that's a different route, So I'm excited for this new journey. And yeah, I'll be posting more videos about my whole career.
I love it. And listen, whether or not it is, a shitty video is a video better than a video that doesn't exist, right? And so, I say that to everyone, just get out there and create some consistent, imperfect work, and then something will start to hit, and then the quality will get better. And Samandi, your videos have been great. And your style and your energy on video, it's been really cool to watch and cool to see it evolve. So great job to you. Congratulations. Let's continue moving on to the next category. Maria Dominguez got in contract for $565. Vivian Ho got in contract for 640. Samandi once again got in contract with Christian Gonzalez. We're going to come back to those two in just a second. But Maria, I want to have you talk to us about this deal. What was the strategy? What worked? And what are you seeing? What are you seeing in that Sacramento market? Things that you want to share with the team. So Maria, let's go to you in Sacramento. I think that you're on the big screen now. Let's hear from you.
This actually is my listing in Vallejo. Oh, this lovely listing in Vallejo. It's an investor friend of mine. I've known him for over 5 years. I do all of his listings. He didn't listen to me. How about that? Shocker. So when we first put it on the market, he was like, no, it should be $599. I was like, My comps came in 565 to 575. Yeah, no. And you see what we ended up with at 565. We just got the appraisal back. It came in at 560. He's like, whatever, just sell it. So at the end of the day, this is the deal. When we as listing agents, when we run data, like I'm not a data person, so don't get it twisted. I am a loving person. I feel things. I'm like, dude, this is what the data shows. No, it's what I want. Okay, what you want. Now it's been on the market for, I think it had been on the market for a minute. And then it gets into why didn't it go higher? Who? Hello? And I do talk to him like that. I'm just saying, because he's my friend. I'm like, I told you, hello. So he's now upset and mad, but at the end of the day, he's like, I'm gonna get this property sold. And there was a crazy dog next door, and I told him, people are complaining about the dog. So he literally went over there and built up a higher fence. What am I seeing in Sacramento? I'm looking at it from a buyer's perspective. My buyers are not, they're like, now is not the time to buy. I'm gonna wait. I'm getting a lot of, I'm going to wait. Or they picked up a rental and they're like, but I still wanna buy, but I'm gonna wait. So for me, it's very frustrating because as much education as I can give them, they're still listening to sensationalism, and it's fact. I mean, 7% interest rate is high. You can't make that go away. It is what it is. So I just keep praying and put it out in the universe. Please send me buyers that are ready, willing, and able to buy now.
That's right. That's right. And then let's go full tilt on your marketing, from this past sale in Vallejo, and let's capitalize on that. So congratulations to you. I love the human part of this, how human you are, how you just talk to your consumer just like you would a friend, but you're able to keep it super real with them. And so I love that. It's one of your superpowers, Maria, along with your tenacious energy, but congratulations nonetheless. Jennifer Angel got in contract for $799. Annie Mai got in contract for $875, and Jen and Kenny got in contract twice, $805 and $900. I'm actually going to call on Jennifer Angel and then Jen Oak. So Jennifer Angel, talk to us about this deal. What was the strategy? What worked? And then what are you seeing in the market that you serve for this consumer? Jennifer Angel, let's go to you. And if you guys didn't have the opportunity to be at group coaching yesterday, go back and watch yesterday's replay. Jennifer Angel dropped some absolute gems yesterday in her sesh. So Jennifer, let's go.
Good morning. Good morning. So this is a really, really good story, because this is my client's daughter that bought her first house. Well, let me go back 2018. Yesterday, we were talking about door knocking. So when I started door knocking in 2018, this is one of the homeowners that I met during that time. And they were not interested at all. No plans on, selling anytime soon, but I got their contact information. And a year later, 2019, they called me and it showed up on my phone. There was a name, but I don't recognize the name at all, right? That was over a year ago. But he called me, told me that they're now thinking about selling because their daughter just graduated from Logan, from high school, and she's going to college, and they want to buy like closer to her. She went to Santa Barbara, so they want somewhere closer so that when she travels home, it's not too far from Union City. So I sold their house in Union City, bought them a house in Hollister in 2019. Then they called me early 2022 last year, and they said, Jen, we want to sell. And I was like, oh my God, are they not happy there? Did what happened, right? But the thing is, their house already went up $400,000. So I sold that house in Hollister, And then they bought in Los Baños, a brand new home, now totally paid off. And that was really great. And then their daughter this year graduated. We, they see me on social media, we text, we contact each other, and they told me their daughter has now graduated in college. One of my conversations with one of our lenders is that, hey, did you know that if you graduate from college, you don't need a 2-year employment history, you can qualify to buy a home. Your 2-year employment history is your 2 years in school. So I told them that, hey, did you know? I just found this out from my lender. And there's like, are you sure? I said, yeah, let's talk to our lender. Let's get pre-approved. Let's get the paperwork done. As soon as she gets a job and we have the employment letter, that's her salary and we can go through the process. Lo and behold, she got approved and they called me on Friday. They were actually, we started talking 6 months ago and then they said, put that on hold. Something else was happening. But they called me just this Friday. They called me. They sent me a link to a property, called the agent. It was already pending that morning. So I said, there are new construction. This is in Taylor Morrison, right here behind our office, which we toured a few months ago. So I'm totally aware of what's happening in that new builder community. So I told them there's 2 under construction over there. Let me make an appointment with Robert. Let's go see it this afternoon. So we went to see it Friday. They had to pre-qual with the builder's lender. They got it Saturday, communicated with them the good news, and we signed the contract Sunday. So great milestone for their daughter. So this is my 5th transaction with this family, and it's not going to be the last. There's going to be more to come for sure.
It all started from door knocking.
Yes.
Wow.
Door knocking. When I was so nervous, door knocking, like figuring out what to say to people. But again, it's just normal conversations with people. You might not be able to help them today, but build that relationship, get their contact, keep in contact with them, and it will follow. It will come.
What a beautiful story. And I know you guys should be storing these stories as third-party stories when you're talking to your consumer, because you said that your client had $400,000 in positive equity. When did they purchase the home again?
2019, middle of 2019, and they actually had to wait. They moved in January 2020. So February 2022 was 2 years. They decided to sell it and cash out.
So I would be using those types of stories when talking with consumers. Well, we're gonna wait a year, we're gonna wait a 2 year.
I always do.
Yeah, I love this. So great stuff. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to the daughter. I love this. Make sure you guys make mental note of that. Jen Oak, I'm going to go over to you to talk about these 2 deals. Kenny's here, but that's not actually really Kenny. That is his AI avatar. So Jen, I'm going to let you humanize this and talk about it for a second.
These 2 sales are our 2 listings, and 2 different sellers with 2 different expectations. But I think with the 2 sellers, what helped guide them was just being transparent from the beginning. Obviously comps are comps and it changes all the time. So with these 2 appointments, we went in obviously showing the data and saying this is where we are going to land, but transparently we're not sure because rates are changing drastically. There's different, and plus it's Oakland, and they're both in Oakland, and Oakland is very neighborhood specific as far as buyers and as far as price points. So for the 800, it's supposed to be 805. We're on the market for about 30 days, so nothing too crazy. We went in saying that this is what the average time on market is in this neighborhood. And about the 25th day, we weren't getting a lot of traction. And we did like all the marketing, all the email blasts. So obviously full marketing service for this one, but we just weren't getting enough interest, even with open houses. And this specific seller thought open houses was going to sell the house, but anyways, so long story short, 25th, 27th day, we did a price improvement, got a little bit more traction, but nothing, but no offers in hand. And then we finally, reached out to a few agents. The agent that came in actually had a buyer that was trying to offer something lower. And I was like, look, just do your best and present, because right now the market's a bit crazy. So sellers actually accepted a lower offer because they understood the market. So, and I think what helped was just being transparent and just being direct up front, like, hey, we did all we could for this property. Here's the feedback. This is the info I'm getting all over from other listing agents. Yeah, so transparency and understanding your market and the data, and just being direct with your client for this seller. And then the 900, we weren't on a market for that long, only 3 weeks, had great showings. We had an offer, but seller wanted more. And so basically we went back and forth with the first counter offer. And then a second offer that came in happened to be a team member. And just like I told the team member, this is what the seller wanted. And they came highest and best and a non-contingent offer. But for the 900, seller actually wanted more. So I had to we had to be direct with her and say, look, you know, yes, you want $10,000 more, but, you know, sitting on the market, paying your taxes, you're technically chasing only $10,000. So what's $10,000 for you sitting on the market for another potentially 1 or 2 more months? And then they had to realize, like, okay, this is what the market is for this particular house. Granted, a year ago, we could have sold for more, but this is just what it is right now. So it's listings are harder right now. You know, actually I have a lot of listings, and obviously all over different neighborhoods. It's just taking a little more time to sell. And I think going in and not selling your client a dream definitely helped us with all the listings that we do have right now.
Beautiful. And Jen, everyone always wants to, you know, obviously get to the level where they're more seller heavy than they are buyer heavy. Like, what would you advise somebody that says, oh my God, I want to be a listing agent, and they're just starting out? Like, what advice would you give them to earn that credibility to be a listing agent down the road? What would you advise someone right now?
Learn how to be a good buyer's agent first, because going in listings, yeah, you think it's easier, but actually it is a bit harder because the seller is paying you. And for you to be a good listing agent, understanding the area, and to understand your area, you have to work with buyers. You can't just go in being a listing agent and trying to guide someone on one of their biggest sales or one of its assets, and they're paying you, you know, $50,000 and not having the experience on how to talk to buyers and you're understanding the market.
Beautiful. I love it. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations, Kenny. Let's get back right into the slides. Let me pull this up. Sorry, guys. Appreciate all the contributions, Jen. I go here. Sorry, guys. And then boom, we're back on. All right, cool. So let's go back to sharing this. And it's the fun thing about running the controls. Boom, bam, we're in. All right. All right, guys. So go right back into this. All right. So once again, Jennifer Angel, Anna, Jen, and Kenny, congratulations. Team Pui got in a contract for 900,000, and Jen once again got in the contract with Vinlay. So that is 3 deals in 1 week for Jen. So congratulations to you. Let's see if Peter is on the line today or Dewey is on the line today. Gentlemen, are either of you in the room? And either of you can talk about this deal. No, going once, going twice. All right, cool. We will move on. Congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in that category. Once again, Peter and Dewey got in the contract again, 1.265, and then George Martinez. George Martinez, congratulations. He is another person that said, you know what, I'm going to try some things that I don't really enjoy doing, such as open houses. Did an open house in Pleasant Hill with Diana Novella, was able to get a buyer from that, get that buyer in a contract. So I think that he has a newfound appreciation for open houses. So George Martinez, big dog, I'd love to hear from you. Congratulations. Talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about the strategy. What worked? Take the mic and let's hear from you, George Martinez. Super, super stoked for you.
What's up, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much. Sorry for the background noise. You can see him at the gym. I remember months ago, it was like, damn, open houses aren't my thing. But lately, I've been finding more of an easier flow with open houses, especially right now. They're pretty much a gold mine for people that have agents that are coming in and maybe their agent doesn't follow up with them. So they're coming in and like, you know what, I was working with someone, but I haven't talked to them or heard from them in a while. Or with these buyers, what happened was they actually came in as looky-loos. They had no agent. They were just coming to check out the house, had no anticipation. really getting pre-approved, and they saw the Eichler that I met them at in Walnut Creek, and they loved it. We put in an offer. They lowballed 100,000 because that's where they felt like it was at. I already knew that they weren't going to win it because of what offers Diana was having at like 1.6, and they offered at 1.45. Basically told them, you know what? Let's still go through the motion, because God forbid you find another house and offers are due within an hour of you loving it. We at least have you go through the motion of filling out an offer. We review the disclosures. We go over comps with you. And just doing that with them actually helped set them up for this next deal, because they went on a few tours by themselves. And then out of nowhere, after losing the Eichler, they came back and were like, you know what? We actually found a house we really love. We've seen it 3 times, and my mom wanted me to use her realtor, but I really love how you and Diana made us feel super comfortable. You broke everything down to us. Like, we feel like you actually care, and we're so sorry we're blowing you up all the time with all of our questions. And I was like, honestly, no, that's totally fine. That's what we're here for. We're here to guide you through this and make sure you feel comfortable. And so basically, they found this house. I built a lot of rapport with the listing agent, and I feel like this is where building rapport with other agents and networking really comes in handy. Sorry, got to pull my nose. And so what won this deal was that the house was on the market like 9 days and no offers, and we acted pretty fast on it. What I did to craft the offers, because we came in at list price, didn't ask for credits, didn't get countered to go higher, even though they wanted like 165. So we basically got them a steal, because what I did is I offered list price. Instead of 3% EMD, we did 5% and had their EMD to be in within 24 hours of offer acceptance. And I made the offer expire within 24 hours. So they had to put a fire under their butts. And basically, after we turned in the offer, right before, I had an hour-long conversation with the listing agent. 10 minutes of that was just about the clients, but the other like 50 minutes was basically just us chopping it up about how I got into real estate, how he got into real estate, and used to be a bodybuilder and just built a ton of rapport. And so he even told me it was based off of building rapport with us, the fact that we acted fast and made the offer expire super fast. He was like, all of what you did. Oh, and I turned in my Avid with the offer too. So I did my Avid ahead of time and turned in a full disclosure package. And he was like, you're so on top of it. Like, that's why we want to go with your offer. And his seller was his sister and turned out to be a retired nurse at Kaiser in Walnut Creek. And I dropped the nugget that our buyers were actually 2 registered nurses at Kaiser, the wife at Walnut Creek and the husband at Oakland. And he was like, yep, like the house is theirs. And then after we turned in the offer and he accepted it, he got agents saying that they could have gone to 1.7 and released all contingencies. And then we just got the appraisal back yesterday, and they're walking into $76,000 in equity.
Wow. Wow. What a story, guy. And like, look how creative he was in the terms and how he wrote this offer up and how he put some pressure on it and how he increased the EMD. Like, these are just great techniques. These are great strategies. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to them walking into positive equity, and you negotiated them the best deal. So this is great. And here's the thing. We've really watched you evolve, George. There was a time, ironically or not, that George didn't want to be on camera. And I couldn't imagine the time with George not being on camera. But then when you look at his business, some of those leads that come from social media might be top of the funnel. And he realized that, hey, I need to start doing open houses, because those are probably a little bit closer to transacting, excuse me. And look what happened, right? And so congratulations. I love the strategy. I love you trying new things. And it's great to see, man. So congrats to you, congrats to your consumers, and congrats to all of your growth in the last year and a half. So great job, George. All right, let's go to this. This is huge. I don't know if V is on. I'm hoping she is on. Maybe she is on. Let me just double check if V is on. But V hit a milestone in our organization, and V is now celebrating exceeding 50 deals. And she's not on the call right now, but V, we love you. We appreciate you. I remember V's interview. And then I remember 2 years ago, V said, I have to leave this job. Her job was a case manager in the medical field. Unfortunately, she had to see dead bodies and what she was doing. She said, Elias, I can't take this no more. I'm setting a goal for myself. She was able to leave that career 2 months earlier, and ever since, she has done nothing but grow. So V, congratulations to you. Sending you love, light, positive energy. Thank you for the recipe last week. I appreciate it. But V, congratulations to you. And also another huge congratulations to this guy. Will Dangler has been a staple of growth in our environment. He moved to Tahoe. He embarked in a new market. Even being in a new market, he's still sold over 20 homes this year alone. And it's not even his best year, and he knows that, but he emerged into a new market and he's still selling over 20 homes just this year. So he's exceeded that 50 deal mark. So Will, we appreciate all of your contributions. We appreciate all of your thought, all of your energy, and your contributions in group coaching. It's been exciting to watch you grow. And so shout out to Will Dangler. And when you see this, man, nothing but love for you as well. Now let's get into company stats. We had 17 new escrows last week. We were a little shy of $12 million in production for the week. So congratulations to each of you for producing at such a high level and making sure that we are ending this year strong. We're going to talk about that more in just a minute. But before I do so, this person's on the road, and hopefully I can get her in between traffic, in between snacks. I'm going to go to you, Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez, we are naming you the story of the week. She has a pending transaction. Here's what's great about Christian is that her business has turned a corner in the last couple months. She said, I have somebody that is relying on me. I have a baby coming into this world. She's an expecting mom. Baby's going to be here in December. And no matter what, she's still showing up, still doing open houses, still creating content, and still remaining consistent despite how she feels. So Christian, got nothing but respect for how much you've shown up in the last couple months. Even though you probably don't feel like it some days, you're still showing up. So Christian Gonzalez, we wanted to make you the fast story of the week. So would you like to say anything to your team? Take yourself off mute if you'd like to.
Wow, this means so much, you guys. Means so much to me. And, I feel like God has just been providing in these hard times, and I'm just trying to stick to it. I've almost quit a million times. So, getting in contract again just really puts that fire under me that I want to continue. I only wanted one transaction before this baby was here because I didn't get anything for like a whole year. And then I got one in June. I got one in August. We got one this month. We're going to have our coming soon listing next month. So just believe in yourself and don't give up, and it will happen for you. So thank you so much. It means everything. Thank you.
I love it. You guys, let's give Christian some love on the screen. Shout out to this mother hustler, everything that you're doing for your life now, for your life in the future. I got goosebumps talking about it because I've seen how much you've grown, and you've said, what, I'm dedicated and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So shout out to you, Christian. Congratulations on making the story of the week. All right, guys, let's go over to Molly. Dan, I don't know if you had any updates for the team. I saw you there, but Molly, do we have any marketing updates that we want to share with the team? Go over to you first and then go to Dan if you have any updates.
No, I don't have any updates, but just a quick announcement. Sydney is on vacay this week, so I'm not sure if she has autoresponder. So if you have requests that you're sending to her directly, use the marketing form. Joelle and I have yours for High Note, so I'm gonna help fill in for those requests, but continue to send it. But I just want to put that out there. And so if I'm doing it, don't come to me with last minute requests. But other than that, nope, just want to let you know, otherwise we have the rest of the support staff and VA that can assist with marketing forms that everyone's currently sending in. That's all that I got as far as marketing.
Beautiful. Appreciate you. Dan, is there anything that you wanted to share on your end?
Yes, one thing, for those of you who signed up with the Fellow Listing Lead Reengagement Program, we should have that launched this week. I think got everything dialed in with them. So for those of you who signed up for that, all of the leads that are in your follow-up box will start to get migrated into the Fellow system for lead reengagement. If you don't, for some reason, want your clients contacted through this, for those of you who signed up for it, let me know, because it's just going to start getting auto-migrated at the end of this week. So again, reach out. This is only for people who signed up, filled out the form, opted into it, and that should get started this week.
Beautiful. Love it. Kenny, anything on your end? Anything you want to share?
Nope, nothing on mine.
All right, cool. All right, guys, we're going to go right back into this. And before I get back into the screen, I'm going to share something for you guys. If you're in the Solano County area or if you're in the Sacramento office, here's a cool thing that's happening. It is called Rebuilding Sacramento. I dropped the link down below. If you guys want to participate in this, they're going to get us all together October 10th. We're going to go out there. We're going to celebrate. We're going to build. We're going to clean up. I think this is just a great charitable event. So it is in the chat. Just go up a little higher. You'll see it in the chat below or above. So you guys can sign up for this. I'll be out there looking forward to seeing you guys out there if you want to join. All right, so looking ahead, you guys save the date. October 26th will be our annual annual Halloween party. These are always a lot of fun. I think there'll be a little bit of drinking. There'll be a little bit of smoke, probably not that type of smoke. I'm talking fake smoke from the ground. It's just an exciting time in our office. So come out, join us, have some fun. And then obviously this is coming up, you guys. First and foremost, I want to make sure that everyone has a plan from now until the end of the year and how they're going to finish their year strong. And if you need some help with that, connect with me. If you need to hop on my calendar for a coaching call, let's do that. But Kenny and I are going to go full tilt for 3 days. We're not only going to give the understanding of how to build, but we're also going to break you guys out into different pods, and we're going to create all of our business plans together in November. So we're not trying to scramble at the end of November during Christmas season in December. We want to make sure that all of these plans are set and they're in place. So when you start the new year, you actually have momentum, you have goals, you know where you're going, because all that I want for every single person on this call is absolute clarity. And maybe that clarity for you is 10 deals. Maybe that clarity is hitting 50 deals. I don't care what it is, as long as you have absolute clarity on where you're going in the road ahead. So that's what this session will do for you guys. So I'm really, really excited. We'll be in Sacramento, Walnut Creek, and then we'll be in HQ. Some more information to come on that. All right, guys. I said this last week. We'll say it one more time. Make sure to save the date. Holiday Heat is coming. This is going to be Studio 54 themed. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of dancing. It's going to be at Block 15, right down the street from headquarters in Oakland. This is going to be the party of the year. Once again, more information to come on this. And then I want to share one more thing with you guys. So today I am going to be announcing the final, the third round for 2023 of Intensity. Now, Intensity is an opt-in group. This is a high-level, high-performance accountability group. This is no bullshit. This is no excuses, and this is results only. So if you're down for round 3 of Intensity, I'm going to drop the type form today. Register, and only register if you're serious about it. The reason why it's October, because I want to make sure that you guys are setting yourself up to end this year strong and open up 2024 with tremendous momentum. So I'm hoping that this round of Intensity is the highest attended and the most people finish and accomplish all of the metrics. So we're going to turn it up even a notch higher this time. There's going to be in-person sessions with handwriting cards. There's going to be Google reviews. We're going to use ChatGPT. We're going to elevate this thing to the next level. So I'll drop that today. Make sure that if you're signing up for that you are committing to those 4 weeks. I'm actually going to be gone in Bali and Singapore for 2 weeks in October, but I do have some co-hosts. Vernon Williams and Vanessa Vo are going to be my co-hosts, so they'll help lead that program while I am away, and I'm really excited about the last run of Intensity. So that is everything on my end. Molly, Kenny, Karina, anything else from you guys before we head out today?
One last thing. Patrick sent out headshot links for this Thursday and Friday, so please, if you don't have headshot, want to update it, please sign up. There's plenty of spots left for Thursday and Friday. Check your email from studio@Fast Agents.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for that, Brian. Yeah, you guys, that is it. Let's make sure that we are staying focused. If you guys need anything at all, please let me know. Intensity will drop by the end of the day today. Let's get everyone signed up. And then that is it. So you guys have an amazing, amazing day. If you need anything, you know where to find me. And thank you for all that you do for our environment.